Hey guys, it's George Lawrence. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial with 3 separate styles. There's going to be the first one, which is going to be quite relaxed, tussled, beachy kind of look. The second one is going to be sleek, sort of effortless, timeless. And then the final one is going to be more contemporary, wavy, all back, no parting, quite a cool look. So as I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, I do have very difficult hair, and I feel like all of the men's YouTube hair tutorials, the hair is the same type and texture, whereas mine is completely different. It's like dead straight, really hard to style, and for it to stay in that style. So I thought I would do 3 of my go-to easy hairstyles, if anyone out there does have similar hair to me. And also I feel like all of the YouTube videos online, they've all had their hair cut in order to make it work for a certain style, whereas my hair, I haven't had it cut for so long, so I think this is a good way to show how versatile my hair can be without actually putting in a lot of preparation. This is how my hair is. I haven't had it cut for ages. It really needs cutting because it's quite long, but this is what I can do with my hair, having let it grow out for a certain period of time. So you don't really need a particular haircut for this. It's just try it and you'll find out. That's another thing about my hair. There are no 2 days it comes out the same. It's different every time I try it. So it can be hit or miss. And today the second one didn't really go as well as I would have liked to, but that's just my hair. But if you've got the same hair as me, you will know the struggle. But overall though, I'm quite pleased how they came out. So without further ado, here are my 3 easy and quick men's hairstyles. For our first style, what you have to do is dry it all roughly using a towel. Then I blow dried this all. This doesn't matter so much what direction it goes in because it's going to be quite a relaxed, natural look, I guess. So then we're going to use hair straighteners. These are my sister's GHDs and we're going to use them to create big relaxed waves. We're going to get big chunks of hair and using a backwards rotation, slowly curl the hair straighteners back in order to create bigger waves. Do this all over, focusing on the front and then moving back towards the middle and then the back of your head. I always find it helpful if I get someone to look at the back and tell me where it still needs curling, because you don't want it to be curly and then dead straight at that. I always find this look is best when you let some overhang. This makes it look a bit more effortless and a bit more beachy. Top tip, salt spray is very helpful in this to create texture and give your hair a bit of natural volume. Then you want to rough it up so it's not too styled, and then you want to spray it with some hairspray. I use the Tresemme Salon Finish Freeze Hold as that's the best for my hair and it stays in that position all day, so you don't have to worry about it. For our next hairstyle, we have the sleek, smart, simple and timeless look. To achieve this, we want to blow dry our hair backwards, and this is important because it helps to create some volume at the front quiff. Also, a top tip would be to use some mousse. This helps to slick down any flyaways you may have and just makes for a more polished finish. Then you want to find your parting. As you can see here, I struggled with this a little bit. Originally, I had my parting a bit too high, so the hair just looked disjointed and didn't really work very well, I didn't think. So you can see that I redo this to move it down a bit lower. And this is just an example of how hard my hair is. It never goes to plan, and often it takes me more than one attempt to get it looking the way that I intended it to. I also try to create some volume on the side by curling it ever so slightly. I do this because I don't want there to be a quiff and then it to be flat, stuck against the side of my head. So I just create a bit of volume here and spray it just to mess it up and make it a little bit bigger on that side. Then once again, using the Tresemme Freeze Hold hairspray, I spray while smoothing with my fingers in order to get rid of any last flyaways that are still hanging around. And that is the second sleek, smart and timeless style. And finally, for the modern, cool, wavy, all-back hairstyle, what we want to do first is to dry this all again in a backwards direction. This will help later on as we want the hair to naturally sit back and not keep pinging forwards throughout the day. So if you dry this back, then it helps to just secure it there from the start. Then once again, we'll be using the hair straighteners to add some texture and volume to create some big and small, loose and tight, thinner curls. This variation helps to make it look a bit more natural. And again, you want to be doing this, moving your hands forwards to backwards in order to create the backwards roll of the hair curls. Now in this look, there is no parting, so make sure that you cover any gaps with any hair or any curls that you can find. Really, with this hairstyle, you just have to keep playing with it until it kind of looks a bit more even, but you still get like, see the wavy look, and it's like a nice spray from the center out, really, I guess is what you could sort of describe it as. What I do is I pull the sides down ever so slightly, just so that it shows off some of the curls and waves down the side. And then when I'm happy with the look, I spray it for the final time with my Tresemme Freeze Hold Salon Finish Hairspray. And that is the final look for you guys today, the modern, cool, wavy, all back, contemporary style. So that is all of them, guys. Let me know what one was your favourite in the comments below, or what you'd like to see in the future if I didn't cover any hairstyles that you would like to maybe see. Please do let me know which one was your favourite, whether that is style 1, 2 or 3. I would very much like to know. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is @GeorgeLawrence. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you in my next video.